All right, I'm going to make just a quick tutorial about how to do this assessment to wrap up Vygotsky. You are going to scaffold the skill of hand washing, which is in most preschoolers' zone of proximal development unless they have a developmental delay of some type. So I will definitely let you read over these directions, but the assessment will be in 3 parts. The first part will be the written visual directions. Then you're going to create a Flipgrid, and then I would like you to comment on 2 other students' Flipgrids. So let's go over part 1 really quick. Should be super simple. Just write out the step-by-step directions in really basic word format. Just first, second, third, fourth. Remember, you're teaching this to a small child. Then I want you to provide a hint and a range of possible answers that you could possibly give a child who was not washing properly. And you can ask these questions after you give the verbal directions. When you're finished with this part, find a picture diagram that you like of the step-by-step hand washing process as an additional resource that you could potentially put up maybe next to a sink for a preschooler. So let me model this for you really quick. So I'm going to model teeth brushing, which is also in preschooler's zone. And I wrote here the steps and I kept it pretty simple. And then my hint that I was trying to think about where a preschooler could go wrong when teeth brushing, and one might be they could just forget to put the toothpaste on, and so I might ask, when do you put the toothpaste on the brush? And then my range of possible answers, remember it's usually just 2 options for children. It could be 3, but it's easiest to keep it at 2. Do you scrub up and down or with little circles? So you don't need to memorize this verbiage, but it might be helpful to write it out or to have it somewhere where you could read it while you are scaffolding this skill. Part 2. You're going to create a Flipgrid video where you are either going to be the model, filming yourself saying these steps, or you can film a family member or a friend. So you don't have to be in the video, but I need to hear your voice. I need to hear you say something like, we're going to learn how to wash hands. First you do this, second you do this, and so forth. And then do your hint and your range of possible answers. I would definitely like it if you had fun with this. I just need to hear you including your wording. Okay, so when you are finished with the Google Doc that we just talked about here, you will go back to the main assignment and you will click on Flipgrid. And here's where you will record your response. So the way Flipgrid works is it's timed. So you will have 2 minutes. Of course, you can make it shorter if you want to. And you'll have an opportunity to redo it. Then once I have a chance to see it, it will pop up onto the Flipgrid site where you can see other people's Flipgrids as well. So what I want you to do is have your wording next to you. And I'm just going to model really quick, but with teeth brushing, and of course you're going to do hand washing with my model here. He hates to have his teeth brushed. So I just would want to remember what I'm going to say. So this is what a video might look like. I would pretend I'm going back to Flipgrid, and it would be, Poochie, we're going to learn how to brush your teeth. First you put a little toothpaste on the brush. Next you get the brush wet with a little bit of water. I'm dunking it into water. Then you lightly scrub the outside of your teeth. He just wants to eat the toothbrush with little circles. Next you scrub the inside of your teeth with little circles. Lastly, you wash your mouth out with water. I don't think he's interested in water. So Pooch, when do you put the toothpaste on the brush? And his answer would be something like, I just want the toothpaste, it's chicken flavored. And I might say, as my range of possible answers, do you scrub up and down or with little circles? And again, he would say, I really don't care, I just want the toothpaste. So again, I don't mind if you're filming your mom or dad as your student, your child that you're teaching how to hand wash. If you're setting a teddy bear in front of the camera and you're just saying the words, along with the hint and possible answers. It doesn't really matter to me. Lots of creative possibilities. When you're all done and you finished the Flipgrid, you want to mark, oh, and you had a chance to do 2 comments on 2 other people's Flipgrids. So that might take a while if you're the first or second person to complete it. Then you want to hit mark as done. Really, I hope you get creative and have fun, and let me know if you have any questions.